Not one time. I've been here 31 years and 4 months and 11 days. Not one time have they ever called me up and say, should I issue a cite? But once they do, when it comes through this little route here, I'm treating everybody the same. I don't care if you're a congressman. I don't care who you are. I'm not treating you better.
But sir,
I'm not doing that. I don't know where people are coming up with this stuff, but I don't go for special treatment. And if I do this for you, I got to have those girls hire 28 more people. And then they got to go through the last files I've done for the last 30 years and bring all those people in here so I can undo their tickets and dismiss their cases and refund their fines. I'm not doing it. Officer Whitehead, good morning. Your name?
Officer Whitehead, Brownstown Township Police Department. I'm just sorry for my attire, Judge McNally.
Yeah, can you start your video?
Yep, 1 second. I'm trying to do it from my phone. We're in the patrol car parked.
All right, your name?
Officer Whitehead, Brownstown Township Police Department.
You're not at work right now?
I am. I'm a passenger in the patrol car for a training officer who's on
Right.
shift.
But you guys are stopped, right?
Correct. Yep.
So let me ask you a question. You wrote Mr. Gibson here for failure to yield.
Yes, sir.
And this is what the officer wrote. Issuing officer requests citation be dismissed. No injuries on crash. Both vehicles drivable. Respondent also paid damages. Who was at fault in this accident?
So originally, I wrote Mr. Gibson for the failure to yield. He was at fault. The other vehicle pulled into a private business and parked, but they weren't comfortable driving it, so they had it towed privately. And I'm not a car guy, so I didn't know the damages. And they said that they would work out the damages between them, and they were to contact me if they worked that out, which they did. And I spoke to both parties, and I told them if it was worked out between them for the damages, that I would try to dismiss the ticket for them.
Can't do that. I mean, if I do that, I got to do it for everybody. You know, if somebody's going to get two people get in an accident and there's an accident, I mean, just because somebody pays damages or restitution, I just can't do that. I'm not comfortable with that. So I'll set aside the default judgment. You can take your choice. I can either send you back there and maybe you can work out impeding if there was minor damage and no injuries, or you can set it for an informal hearing, whatever your choice is.
okay. But Your Honor,
I'm not going to dismiss this ticket. Just had a lawyer whining in here that I didn't want to dismiss her ticket. I don't play games in here, okay? I'm just telling you. You get in an accident, it's your fault. You're going to at least get impeding, period. Plain simple. I don't care who knows who, what they do. I don't care. Well, good. I'm just telling you, I'm not dismissing your ticket. They're not going to get, we're not getting in the habit. They're not going to get in the habit of this over here. We're not getting in the habit of this. We're not doing it. So you can either set it for an informal hearing.
but from what the officer said, he only wrote the ticket if we had to go through insurances for that purposes. There was no reason to write a ticket.
Listen,
There, Michigan may be in
I want to make sure I understand. Did you or did you not say that Mr. Gibson was at fault in the accident?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not treating you better. Nobody else gets that deal in here. I'm not treating you better. I don't care if you're a congressman. I don't care who you are. I'm not treating you better.
But sir,
They don't pay me enough to argue with people here, okay? I don't mean to be a wise guy, but I don't go for special treatment. And if I do this for you, I got to have those girls hire 28 more people. And then they got to go through the last files I've done for the last 30 years and bring all those people in here so I can undo their tickets and dismiss their cases and refund their fines. I'm not doing it. I don't care how nice he wants to be. So you can decide one of two things. You can either go back in and tell them, yes, you're willing to take impeding if they'll give it to them, or I'm setting it for hearing. And I'm going to give you a date, officer, when I know you're here. We can't be doing this. If they work out civil damages, then it's okay. What do you want to do?
so I talked to the officer.
If you want to go back and talk to officer, don't go anywhere.
pretty much just, you just want to do impeding traffic. That's what I'm saying.
If you qualify, listen, pretty cut and dry guy.
I thought it was civil when the officer said he was gonna drop the ticket, the revenue took care of it.
You're not doing underhanded garbage that comes in here in front of me.
And
You hear what I said? Hang on. I'm not doing that. I don't know where people are coming up with this stuff. I'm not doing it. When they decide to issue a citation, they've never called me up and said, Judge, should I issue a citation? Not one time. I've been here 31 years and 4 months and 11 days. Not one time have they ever called me up and say, should I issue a citation? But once they do, when it comes through this little route here, I'm treating everybody the same. And they're not going to start with underhanded deals. And I don't mean underhanded in the sense that it's crooked or anything else. They're just not going to make calls here about what's going to happen with cases when I've treated the last 1,982 people times 5 differently than they're asking me to treat you. It's not happening. So you can either go talk to the officer about impeding. If you qualify, I'll be glad to do it. If you don't, and you want to have an informal hearing, be glad to set that. You got to be careful with this, officer. Please don't do that again. I mean, really, this is not, they go work this out in some, damages situation. Nobody's even entitled to restitution on civil infraction cases. They can make small claims or general civil case arguments and file those.
I understand. I think it was just a miscommunication and a misunderstanding between myself and Mr. Gibson on the resolution for the crash, but
Whatever.
I completely.
I'm just not doing it. Okay, you want to go talk to them about it? Okay, I'll be glad to give you this file, John. Take it back to Harabedian. Don't go anywhere, officer, in case he wants to talk to you. Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Maya
sir.
Adkins, Eric Alamakovich, 24T642916. Your name?
Derek Alamakovich.
All right, so you have 11 prior technical violation, and there's a charge that you failed to attend the court work program on April 25 at 26. You can plead guilty, or if you are found guilty, your 771 status here could be revoked, the conviction entered, and you'd be subject to a 90-day jail term. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights, and we are not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to a lawyer. I'll be happy to provide you with one at public expense. Would you like an attorney?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and enter a not guilty plea. We'll send you out in the hallway. You'll speak to a lawyer. And then either way, you're coming back in front of me with your lawyer before you leave here, okay? Any questions? Okay, you can go out in the hallway. He'll set you up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know whose ours is. Who's our probation lawyer, Charlie? Here. What department rep did you meet with, ma'am? Do you know what city that ticket was out of?
What the bond is. Is there a way to indicate that it's just a receipt?
What, Aiden?
Wait, it was over off of Arsenal. So
Oh, no. You just met with a department rep this
Yeah.
morning? Courtroom, that's in conference room 3.
No, Flat Rock's in, Flat Rock is in
it
2.
was across the hall.
Flat Rock's in 2.
Oh, okay.
They're
And
probably waiting,
what do you have, ma'am?
they're probably waiting until they get launched from you. I didn't figure they were gonna lose that game.
Yeah. Three 8175. 4B 39353, 25W38256, 25W3838175, and P5F 244556. Your name? All right, I took your plea on the April 14th case. You had a lawyer at all of this, didn't you?
Yep.
Who's your lawyer?
I forgot the guy's name, but it was the guy in the room to the left.
It was Mr. Haynes last time, it looks like.
Is he here today?
He's not.
No, we have Mr. Graziani now.
John, we have to go. Yeah.
Have a seat in the hallway.
So you can have a seat out there and bring all the files to him, okay? We had a change of the lawyers after a few months here. People against. Megan Crystal Clark, 26F246036. Good morning, ma'am.
Hi,
How are you? Your name?
Megan Clark.
All right. You're getting close to not having one of these accepted. You understand that, right? All right. You want to plead to impeding traffic? Is that what you're going to do? To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right. Fines cost $175
Okay,
and you are all set.
thank you so much.
Okay, and I'm going to dismiss the speeding. Slow down though, please, okay?
Thank you so much.
Have a great day. Thank you. Patricia Christine Sanders, 26 F246101. Good morning, ma'am. Your name?
Patricia Christine Sanders.
All right. You are going to plead to impeding traffic, correct?
Correct.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Were you cited on this failure to stop assured clear distance back in March? Do you have any other tickets?
I had that
Over up here.
accident that I was turning into Panera and
Did you get a ticket? Did you get
Yes.
impeding?
yes,
So you got to be careful. You had 2 in 2 weeks, right? And you had a failure to yield in December of 25, right?
yes,
Got to be careful.
I know,
To the charge impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
responsible.
Okay, I'm going to accept your plea. Do you still live in St. Helen?
I own the house up there, but I've been down here 3 years because I tore up my arm and that and still trying to get my arm back at my sister's.
All right, I'll accept the plea. Dismiss the speeding 175, okay?
Thank you, sir.
You're all set. Cashier into the hall to your right. Tatiana Sanchez. 26F 246015. Hey, Sadie, I would check here instead of here. I'll check here. I'll date that here. If it's set, has to be set for an informal, okay? Your name?
Tatiana Sanchez.
All right, good morning to you. You met with a department rep and you're going to plead to impeding traffic, correct? To that charge, responsible or not responsible? You got a clean record. I'll accept the plea. 150 is your total and you are all set. Okay? Have a good day. Thank you. Good morning. So how was the course yesterday?
You're really nice. Oh, no, you know what?
The area,
Yeah.
but they're not as bad as they were on Wednesday. I'll tell you. Oh, yeah, they did them last Monday, so every day they'll get. Morning there, Lieutenant.
Gordon, your honor, it's great.
Honor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Judge, you got a minute?
Sure. Sergeant, good morning.
Morning, Your Honor.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Not bad.
First of all, I was still no way. Yeah.
She got an attorney?
She is a. Yes. Take it on the way.
You went to 5, speed 1 to 5 over, so.
She would spoke to me a little bit, said, she said,
He's a interpreter.
oh, it is, okay.
I don't know.
Is it? Oh, yeah, I wasn't really impressed with that. You want to get dismissed, I said, I thought, the big thing that that's the case. Okay, I just didn't know if there was something, I didn't think that was
No.
the case. All right.
Shannon Lynn Clark, 267-245-996. How you doing? Good. Nice to see a smiling face in here. You're going to plead to impeding traffic, right? You have insurance?
I do.
All right. Okay. All right. To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
It's not.
Okay, I'm going to accept your plea. You're gonna slow down because you're going 51 and a 25, right? 150 is your total. Good luck. Slow down. Have a great day. Thank you. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Taiharo Penguin, 261-50790. Your name? Good morning, sir. You're gonna plead to impeding?
Huh?
You're going to plead to impeding traffic?
Yes,
To that charge, responsible or not responsible? You plead responsible to impeding traffic at 0 points. It won't go on your record.
yes.
All right, please accept it. 150. You are all set. Have a good day. Thank you. So this is the line I'm talking about. And then the only time I'm gonna write anything is if I will set up the informal or something. You're all set, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you.
What is your name back there? Alcantara?
John Warren Comfort.
Is that him? Who's John Well Alcantara?
He don't speak,
It says he doesn't speak English. Do you? Come on up here.
Come on, press the button.
Come on up, man. You're all set. All right. Okay. Do you speak good English? Do you speak good English?
I can try to always help you.
What language do you speak and what language does,
Spanish.
and does he speak Spanish?
Yeah.
All right. Do you understand what I just said to you?
Yeah.
This says, can you help me out and tell him that this says he's going to plead to speeding 1 to 5 over? Do you understand that? Can you tell him that in Spanish?
Yeah.
You have to tell him that. Are you going to tell him?
Yeah, I will tell you.
Oh, tell him now. Tell him this says he's going to plead to speeding 1 to 5 over.
No, estaba haciendo un giro hacia.
Wait. Is that what he, no, wait a minute. I'll get an interpreter, have to have him come back if you want. I don't want to have to do that to him. But I don't want to hear his story right now.
Okay.
I have a stipulated agreement that says, it says he's going to plead the 1 to 5 over.
Yeah,
Tell him that. Is that what he wants to do? Ask him if that's what he wants to do, is plead the 1 to 5 over. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sí, sir.
Is that, I want to make sure here. Help me out now. What's your name?
Walker.
Can you spell your name for me?
Yeah, ARNEY. Walker. WL.
WALKER? All right. Ask him if that's what he wants to do, is plead the 1 to 5 over. That's 1 point. It will go on his record. Tell him that.
Okay. Sí, estamos bien. Quiere terminar así.
Is that what you want to do, sir? Tell him that, man. You got to help me out here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Ask them to the charge of ask them this, to the charge of 1 to 5 miles over the speed limit. How do you wish to plead? Responsible or not responsible? Ask them that for me.
No, sir.
He don't have that charge about high speed. It's just for long drive over the 20 rate. 23.
Listen. If I have to adjourn this and get a Spanish interpreter, do we have a Spanish interpreter coming in the next few days? Heather?
I don't think so off the top of my head. Let me look and see when I have Evelyn come, if I have her coming next.
Are you understanding me?
Yeah. So
Oh, actually, Judge, we do on the 14th. Evelyn's going to be here for a sentencing.
I have to adjourn this to the 14th. I have to adjourn this to the 14th. So we're going to adjourn this 3 days. Okay?
And Evelyn will be here at 8:30
And I'll-
that day.
I'll honor this plea agreement. What time are they going to be in here, Heather?
8:30.
Good. Will you send them right in? Be here at 8:30 in the morning on the 14th. Okay?
I'll do
All
a
right.
notice for them, Judge, if they want to come down and get it.
You go down the hall and they'll give you a paper notice, okay? Do you understand that? They'll give you a piece of paper. 3 days later, you have to be in here on Thursday, the 14th of May, okay? We'll have an interpreter. It'll be a lot easier, all right? Okay, thank you both. Justin Kyle Puste. 2-150-839. Good morning, sir. Your name?
Justin Powell, who's dead?
All right, you're going to plead to impeding
Yes, sir.
to that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right, let me see here. You got an entry, another one. All right. You got to slow down though, okay? 170 is your total, all right?
Thanks, sir.
Cashier into the hall to your right. Good luck. Tiffany,
Thank you.
Lynn, Mitesh. I'm sorry, did you say?
That was great.
Oh, you too. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
26F246160. Come on up here, ma'am. Your name? You're going to plead to impeding, right? To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
responsible.
$150, you're all set. Original charge dismissed. Good luck. How much do you have today? Do you work?
Yes, I just started a job.
Where do you work at?
Work for Apollo Retail Group.
When can you pay this?
You can give me till Friday.
Yeah, I'll just give you till Monday, the 18th, okay?
Thank you.
150 by then. If you don't have the money, come on up here on Monday at 8:30 or call the court and we'll go on Zoom and I'll give you an extension, okay?
Do I need to stop at the desk?
No,
No.
you're all set.
Okay,
Thank you. All right, come on up here, Ms. White, Cena White. 260-842-2469. All right, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning to you. You're going to plead to impeding? Responsible or not responsible? All right, 150 and you're all set, okay? Have a great day. Greer, Anaya Kenyetta Greer, 5F244-382.
Good morning, Judge and staff.
Dave Chung, you can have a seat at the table there, sir. Good morning, Mr. Graziani.
Again, John Graziani, attorney on behalf of Anaya Greer. Judge, I've had the opportunity to discuss this matter with Anaya Greer. There's a technical violation. Miss Greer, can you state your name for the record, please?
Where is she?
She's on Zoom, Judge, and she's actually on an iPhone. We were having difficulty being connected to one another. It was static, and I assured her that we were good at our end, but
I'm trying to get her out of the breakout room right now.
Why didn't she show up in person?
she's got a young child, Judge.
Did we give her permission to do this?
I believe
I believe last time you told her she could, Judge.
Okay. What am I?
Judge, very briefly.
Hang on one second. I don't
There-
want to do
there she
anything
is.
Ms. Greer, your name?
And I agree.
All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 counts. How's she going to proceed on these?
Judge, he pleads guilty to the one count of not paying the entire amount. She's having financial difficulty, but she indicated to me she completed the anger management. She completed the community service and took care of the other matters. It's just the financial, constraints. And I'm just asking for continuation, Judge. So she in fact is technically guilty of.
But she's got 4 counts.
I understand, Judge, but she indicated to me that she completed the anger management. She completed all the community
She
service.
provide us with proof? Did she do, hang on. Call Jessica. I got a charge of failure to complete the alcohol and drug insight and awareness program. Failure to complete the anger management 1-day program. Failure to pay fines and costs. And failure to provide proof of completion of 16 hours of community service by December the 15th of 25. So I have to take these one at a time, and she can either take a plea or she can go ahead and request a hearing, or what is she?
Judge, I believe she completed the 16 hours after.
I know, well, that is, this is May. She was supposed to have it done by December 15th.
She wasn't able to do so.
Well, then she's gonna have to plead guilty or request a hearing, whatever you guys want. What about they just generated this April 14th. Jessica, your name? Has she provided proof of completion of any of these things?
She did. So when you saw her on April 14th, you took her leave on this. And
I
then
did?
You did. You took her leave on these, and then you allowed her to do a class through a different organization that was a little cheaper, that was better for her financially. And then you sentenced it for today, May 11th, to see if she completed that. She did complete the anger management class through the new approved organization. It is completed and done. The only inter-community service has been done as well.
Nice.
The only thing that's left is she does have a balance. She has a $380 balance. That's my only concern at this time, considering she's scheduled for a prosecutor review on June 25th. That does give us a short.
Did she do her community? When did she?
She completed her community service. The only thing left is that balance.
So that's all we're talking about is the sentencing. So everything else is done. But she didn't do her community service until when?
She didn't complete her community service until, let's see. I have that she completed her community service on March 30th.
All right. Why didn't she get everything done when she was supposed to, Mr. Ghazi?
Judge, she's, raising a child. She's operating under very difficult circumstances without coming to eat.
How old is your child, ma'am?
1 year old.
Are you working?
No, I'm just a stay-at-home mom.
Is the father in her life, or you're the child's life?
You asked me this before somewhat, but not as much as he should know.
So how are you supporting yourself?
With the help of my family that lives in the area. My child is special needs, so I have to be like a stay-at-home mom right now.
Oh, got limited income due to disability payments.
Would you like to complete community service instead of paying your fines? I'll let you do that. If you can get a babysitter or whatever, or your mom or dad can watch, your sibling can watch your child. If you want to do that, I'll let you do that, or you can pay the money. It's up to you.
Sure, yes, I can do that.
You can do what?
The community service is fine.
All right. So let me think a second. She owes $360,
$380 when I checked this morning,
and in the review hearings in June,
June 25th.
defendant to pay $380 or serve 23 hours of community service by June the 10th. Okay? So you either got to pay the $380 or perform 23 hours of community service. I won't make an issue of the tardiness on the other community service, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, so you understand the sentence then, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
All right, thank you. Bye now.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Graziano.
Thank you, Judge.
Remember that lawyer that was talking about?
Oh, yeah, I gotta tell you something.
What? Dacon Chung. 267-842-180. Chung? Dacon Chung? 24W842, I'm sorry, 26W842-180 A, B, and C. How you doing, Mr. Chung? Mr. Chung? Can you speak English? Can you? How much? Enough where we can conduct a hearing where you can understand?
Interview,
You need an interpreter?
because I cannot hear you. I don't have the eardrum.
What?
I don't have an eardrum.
He doesn't have any ears.
I see, I see. So is it more a hearing issue or is it you can't speak English? Which is it?
Or you can dismiss them.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Did they offer you anything? Ooh, your record's bad, huh? Your record's bad. Bad, bad, bad. Why are you driving so fast? I said your record's bad, bad, bad. I don't know what to tell you. They're not going to dismiss it. They're not going to
I don't have both eardrum. Only I hear with the echo.
What is going on here? Did they offer you anything today?
Don't be called Woody, man.
Yeah, Lieutenant, your name?
Lieutenant David Toller, Whittier Police
Did you offer him anything today?
Yes, Your Honor. The problem is that, he was questioning the circumstances of the stop and thought that he was racially profiled.
Oh, boy. Okay. All right, good enough, good enough, good enough. We'll just set a formal hearing or an informal hearing. We will set an informal hearing.
You hear him, informal hearing? What he, what?
Or judge
The
the
officer, like we spoke about.
Or you tell the story, then judge can dismiss them.
I'm not dismissing
That's
this.
the story.
Come
I
on.
already told you.
That said, you had to have the officer present because I wasn't there, remember?
Yeah, well, you can do either way.
We're going to set an informal hearing. We'll set an informal hearing. Informal hearing date, go down the hall, get your notice.
Can judge bring the federal agents who raise reason discrimination? He can order.
I told you to make a complaint with the police department regarding that.
No, it's not punishment, it's federal.
Listen. I'm going to set an informal hearing date. Your record leaves a lot to be desired.
Can you,
Now, you come back on the date of the hearing.
I know, Judge, but
I haven't heard anything yet, sir. I can't just start throwing out a case because you say there was racial profiling.
you can bring the federal agents for racism and the discrimination. The police officer racism and discrimination. I don't want an internal investigation, I want a federal government to jump in.
Well, I don't know what you're asking me. You have the right to make complaints with any.
Racism and the discrimination. So I want a federal government to come in here, hearing date, and federal government, they can charge the police officer.
I'm going to listen to the evidence.
Police not stop me behind, he come in.
I'm going to listen. Hang on. I'm going to listen to the evidence and I'm going to make a determination as to whether or not you had defective equipment, whether or not you had proof of insurance, and whether or not you committed the offense of improper lane use. That's all I'm doing. If you've got a complaint to make, you can go to whatever agency you want to make your complaint with, but don't ask me just to throw this out. I don't even know anything about the case. So we'll give you a hearing date. What date is that going to be, Heather?
Yeah, but.
That'll be May 26th at 1:00.
May 26th at 1:00. May 26th at 1 p.m.
Well, you're gonna be testified, so federal government here, then they can charge the police. They need the
Listen.
resident or discrimination or not.
Listen,
They know, federal.
Listen.
They know.
listen.
This is a local government, but discrimination and racism is a federal.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. They wrote you a civil infraction charge. I'm gonna listen to them and I'm gonna listen to you.
He come,
Sir, the officer's not here right now. The officer is not here. When he shows up, I'll listen.
can we do that after that? Okay.
We're gonna do it May 26th at 1 p.m.
We go to police officer, then we go into the federal.
What is he saying? Hang on, come on back up here. Wait a minute. Come here.
Your Honor, if I may, I believe he was, when he was referring there, he's referring that he wants somehow the federal agencies to be involved in this.
You can make your complaint with whoever you want. I'm not subpoenaing the federal agents.
I cannot hear him.
He says you can make your complaint to whatever agency you wish.
You can make your complaint. Hey. You can make your complaint with whatever agency you want. I'm going to listen to this testimony with respect to these 3 civil infractions, and I'm going to make up my mind as to whether or not you committed those civil infractions.
I know, but the right.
Period.
Spot.
Period. That's it. And we're going to do that May 26th at 1 o'clock, okay? That's the best I can tell you. If you want to make complaints with other agencies, have at it.
Yeah, but
I don't have any.
federal agents, they can see you right there in the spot. They can charge you. In the spot, you know, she need to believe. Not talking about just she, then they believe.
Time out.
Okay.
I don't know who you think you are.
Well, you judge it.
I don't know who you think you are.
You judge, you can do everything.
No, I have rules and I comply with the rules. I'm a judge. I can do anything. Are you? May 26th, 1 o'clock. May 26th, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, he went out to the.
Luis Lozon.
Thank you, Judge.
And I agree, you never filled out anything on the
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dale.
for presenting. Oh,
I had witness on there because I didn't realize it was.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
That's okay.
26W842-403. Your name?
Luis Luzon.
You're gonna plead to impeding traffic, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, responsible or not responsible to that?
Responsible.
All right, I'm gonna accept your plea. $160 is your total. $160.
You have to pay that all today.
How much do you have today?
$8.
You pay 80 today. When could you pay the rest?
Sometime next week.
I'll make it May the 25th or May the 22nd. How's that? That's a week from Friday. So you pay 80 today, the balance by May 22nd.
Second.
Thank you. Okay, you're all set.
You have a great day, Joe.
You too. Thanks. Danielle Anderson. I'm talking loud now because you wanted me to keep my voice up. Danielle Anderson, 26B150617. How are you?
Great, have a great.
Your name?
Danielle Anderson.
All right. Let's see here. So you're going to plead to impeding traffic, true? All right, to that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right. You got a clean record, 150 is your total. You're all set, cash your end of the hall to your right.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you. All right. Regina L. Sly. 26W842-494. Good morning, officer. Morning. Ma'am, your name?
Gina Sly.
All right, so you're going to plead to impeding traffic, correct? There was an accident, minor damage and no injuries to that charge. Responsible or not responsible? I'm going to accept your plea. 195 is your total, and you are all set. Have a great day. Thank you. John.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it. What's her name?
Shelby Rainey. 260-150-840. Your name? You're gonna plead to impeding, right? All right, to that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible? Okay, you're all set, 150, cashier into the hall, and the original charge is is dismissed. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Joy Elizabeth Maldonado, 26T648121. Ticket. Your name, ma'am? Oh, this was just issued as a warning, right?
Yep, so,
They shouldn't even have filed this.
none of us to you, I had to pay $160.
Well, we're gonna return it.
That's a good thing, thank you.
Because you went into default is what happened, and that's what the court rules say. When somebody goes into default, you have to pay a bond equivalent to that.
The officer didn't even get me anything written or a ticket. I mean, I just got this thing in the mail that said I had to pay it.
I understand. I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss it. We'll return the bond, okay? There, you can go down and talk to them. They're not gonna be able to do it today. They're gonna send you a check, okay?
Thank you.
Have a great day. And default judgment for whatever it's worth is set aside. Christian Flaherty, 26T648172. All right, your name?
Larry?
Good. You're gonna plead the impediment, right?
Yep.
Okay, good enough. Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea. 170 is your total. Cash your end of the hall to your right, okay?
Thank you.
Have a good day. All right. Do I have anything else of yours?
Aaron Harper's the next one, Judge.
I don't have the file. Okay, James Bolden. James Bolden, 267-841-997. Come on up here, sir. And could I have Philip Allison seated at the table over here, please? Come on up, sir. I want James Bolden up here, and then Mr. Allison could have a seat there. How you doing?
How are you?
Your name?
Bolden.
You're gonna plead the impeding traffic, right?
Correct.
Responsible or not responsible to that? All right, 155, cash your end of the hall to your right, and you're all set. Good luck. Have a good day. Philip Allison, come on up to the podium, 26B150081.
Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning. These operating while texting are not good. You're gonna plead the impeding?
Yes, sir.
Why are you doing that? I see people going over the road, right?
I was, but I was.
If we're doing this, you should fight the tickets. Because I'm gonna still assess you $200. These are not my favorite tickets. If you want to set an informal hearing, I'll be glad to do that.
I still had the phone in my hand. I was not.
It's up to you, whatever you want to do. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm just telling you, that's what's gonna happen. If you want to plead to impeding, I'll be glad to take it.
I will do the impedance.
To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna accept your plea. I wish you well. $200. You didn't come here all the way from Charleroi, did you?
I've been down there for, teachers and surgery, so I'm staying with my daughter that,
Okay.
I don't have,
How much do you have today?
I need 50.
When can you pay the rest?
I'm within a month, within
Are you,
40
do
days.
you work now or?
I'm doing now my normal work. I'm an operating engineer, 25 years in my union last November, but I've been doing stupid stuff like door actually trying to be.
All right, listen, we'll move it to 75, 50 now, 75 each week, beginning on May the 29th. How's that?
That's good. I may be able to pay it all. I did.
Okay, you're all set. Have a
Thank
great
you,
day.
sir.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Aaron James Harper.
Good morning again, Judge. John Graziani, attorney on behalf of Aaron Harper.
This is 25B148510, and I've got a whole slew of other cases too.
Please identify.
26W844, I'm sorry, 841103, 26W8411736, 24B146691B, 25W839353, 25W838256, 25W838115, and 25F244556. I don't like these, Mr. Harper. You like to ignore courts? Is that what you want to do?
Judge, in his,
Your name, Mr. Harper?
Aaron Harper.
You shook your head. No, that isn't what you want to do is ignore courts? Because these are all old. These are all 6 of these files. And then this one here, I don't know who you think you are either.
Judge, in his defense,
I can't wait to hear it.
He does have some money available. He did complete most of the court work for him. There's one more day left, but unfortunately, he has these tickets that he has to go with.
Call in, Jessica. I don't like this. Tell me what you want to say. I mean, I took his pleas to failure to attend the court work program, failure to pay fines and costs. I told him to bring a bunch of money. We've got all kinds of cases here. I mean, he owes all kinds of money. Oh, well over $1,000.
That's correct, Judge.
Why, does he have $1,000?
Judge, he doesn't have somebody 200 to pay today. He lost his job and he just recently.
I told him to pay $400 bi-weekly beginning. That's what he told me he could pay on October 28th. I told him that on October 8th. He never showed up. He never did anything. And you haven't paid on any of these others, and you just keep missing court dates like you're running the Pentagon or something. I'm serious.
Yeah, so since the last time I came, the two issues that I had was that.
Name?
Let's go down.
Go ahead.
I missed the court work program and I was behind on my payments.
Well, that's no shock. You were on the other 6 or 7 cases you had in here too.
Yeah, I had all like a payment plan weekend with the other stuff too. So since last.
Wait. Slow down.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We gave you a payment plan on.
Yes.
And you just ignored the payment plan.
Yeah, and then I came to the hearing to basically let you know that I basically lost my last job. But since the last time, like the last time I was here, like a couple of weeks ago.
That was April 14th.
Yep.
That was almost a month ago.
Yeah, I got a job.
Where?
It's a movie company.
How much you make an hour?
15.
Did you graduate?
Yeah, I went to college and everything.
You graduated college?
Yeah, community college, Judge.
That's okay. Where?
Kalamazoo. It's called Kalamazoo. But
would you get an associate's degree?
Yeah. So
why are you working for $15 an hour?
I mean, we get.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's better than $0 an hour, but you should be getting a better job than that, unless your criminal history's following you around and going to hurt you for years to come.
Yeah, no criminal history, man. But since the last time, I got a new job at the moving company and stuff. So, and then I went to most of my court work programs because that was another reason I had to.
Why'd you miss on that date that I took your plea on? Why'd you miss on March 4th?
I believe I was late and ended up getting.
Why were you late?
I honestly was there, but I'm thinking it started at a whole different time than what it was. And now I was literally there. I just got sent home, but I have one more.
Are you going to, are you going to grow up? How old are you?
24.
We're thinking it was a different time.
Sir, you gotta take your head off. Sir, take your head off.
What do you mean you think? What time did you think you had to be here for the court work program?
8:45, but it was.
Hang on. Did you tell him when he had to be?
Yes.
What time did you tell him he had to be here?
At 8:30. He's completed a day before, but he obviously was on time prior to that.
You gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. Anything?
Judge, he's made an honest effort. Like I said, he lost.
You're smiling there is why I'm smiling. You, Mr.
No,
Graziano.
I'm just saying this man's made mistakes, but he's catching up to things. He does work, unlike a lot of folks that you encounter, and I think he'll be successful. I told him if it's necessary to give blood, make ends meet. He is living with his parents, and he can do this, Judge.
This was defrauding an innkeeper. Paid nothing on this. How much did you owe on this? The original amount?
I believe it's the original, I don't think he made anything.
Judge, it is $1,467.79.
I ordered you to pay that back in October, right? And I said I'd let you pay. You told me you could pay $400 bi-weekly beginning October 20th.
Yeah.
You told me that. I wouldn't set that kind of payment plan unless somebody told me that. What were you doing then? What were you doing then?
The time that I actually lost my job.
What were you doing at the time you were here to make you believe that you could tell me that you could pay $400 bi-weekly?
Oh, I was still working, but that's like a lot of time that I actually lost.
Are you listening to my question, sir? I'm asking you what you were doing for work.
Oh, I worked at FedEx.
Well, how'd you lose that job?
Layoff.
I mean, you're way behind here.
And I'm planning on making a payment today too. Like I
For
said,
$200.
yeah, I have a new job now, so it's like,
Heather,
Mhm.
tell me how much he owes on all these other tickets, will you? You just tell me the amount. This one says 197. I don't have the
Yeah.
figures on them.
197, 248, 260, 233, 180, and 185. And then the probation one I just gave you. Do you want
You're
that
up to
amount again?
close to $3,000. I didn't write those down, but that's where you're at, including this $1,476, $1,467. You're to serve one additional day on the court work program on top of the one that he owes
Yes.
and pay $35 for that. Well, I'm just not appreciative of this. Defendant paid $200 today. Defendant to pay $100 per week beginning. This is on the probation case. $100 per week beginning May the 22nd. You understand, sir?
Yeah.
And I want all the rest of these scheduled for show cause, Heather. You're gonna schedule all these for a show cause and failures to pay. You can put them about 5-6 weeks out. And he's gonna do everything in his power to get a second job. That's what I wrote down, by the way, is get a second job. Did you get a second job?
Well,
When I told you that April 14th? Did you get a second job?
I got the first, so I had another one, but I haven't got another one. But I don't have currently had two jobs. I have one.
Well, I wrote down, get a second job on that date. I wouldn't write down, get a second job unless you told me you had a first job. And if you had a first job and if it was different than the one you were doing, tell me what you were doing.
So the last time I came, the job I was doing at that time, like the April, I was doing Uber Eats. So it's basically the second job I got now.
Maybe you should be doing that on top of this one. It's your life, son. Go down the hall, pay your $200. She'll set the rest for show cause. You can give them the dates down there, Heather. Thank you. Do we have Matthew Glenn Malone here? Matthew Glenn Malone, 25B148976, 26B150688, B, 25B149968, 25T647324.
Good morning, Judge Deanne Patillo, 82378 on behalf of Mr. Malone. State your name for the court, sir.
That me? Yes. Matthew Malone.
So Mr. Malone has missed court dates. Well, wait a minute, he just got the possession. Let me just double check these. He's got a possession use of a controlled substance from May the 10th, so he must have been arrested yesterday. He's got from the same date then he also has a trespassing case that he missed on in front of Judge Husson. That's December 19 of 25 offense date. He missed a couple of court dates. He was supposed to be here on January 21 of this year and February 4, did not show, and a warrant was issued. And then he was also in here, or supposed to be here, I should say, on 25T647324. That's in front of me. So let's take those three. That's on a driveway suspend for which he missed on January 15 and January 29. Does he stand mute and waive formal reading on those three charges?
Yeah.
All right. And then I've got here another case where I sentenced him to 12 months probation and he didn't show up on January. You don't like to show up in court, huh, Mr. Malone? You must be a busy, a busy guy.
Your Honor,
He what?
he's had a lot going on. He's homeless. So he was sleeping behind a dumpster. He didn't come back to court. He understands that he should have come back to court and asked for some sort of payment arrangement, at least on that probation violation case. He's got some significant health issues.
Where was he? Detective, your name?
Detective Ronaldo Tar, Brownstown PD.
Where was he picked up at?
He was on Telegraph riding his bicycle, Your Honor. Telegraph in near Sibley, I believe.
Nights ago, where did you stay, sir?
Behind the Family Dollar store on Sibley and Telegraph.
You have anybody here that you can stay with?
No, sir.
Into a program, and I Googled it. It's a community outreach program. Henry Ford Hospital sponsors it.
Sure, you gotta figure it out.
And
Sure.
if Your Honor does issue a personal bond, he plans to go there to see if he can get housing. I understand.
I mean, I'd like to help him. I feel bad when people run up against tough luck, but I can't have you just ignoring case after case after case.
I apologize about that, Your Honor, but I had nobody to help me. I was going to get in the Henry Ford Wyandotte last winter, but they were jammed because of the cold weather. I'm willing to do anything you want me to do to go to the hospital. I want to get back on my feet. I have absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't have nothing. And I want them to help me get a job, get somewhere to live, and get back on my feet because I'm lost. I need help.
All right, so I have to deal with this violation of probation first. They say you failed to refrain from having contact with Tele Valley Mobile Park. This is part of a show cause dated January 12, 26 that you didn't show up on, like I said, on January the 28th. So how is he going to proceed on this?
So, Your Honor, he have an explanation and he understands the rights and he was giving up our pleads guilty to the probation violation.
Do you understand that, sir?
Yeah, I plead guilty.
Hang on. I want to make sure that you understand everything here. If you plead guilty, this would be punishable. I just want you to know, since you absconded, this would be a non-technical violation, and you could get 90 days on this. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Presumed innocent, they have to prove you guilty on a probation violation by a preponderance of the evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes, I got an explanation for everything.
All right. And at that hearing, you would have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you're giving up all of those rights, and there will be no trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, to the charge, failure to refrain from having contact with Valley Mobile Home Park. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you at Tele Valley Mobile Home Park?
Yes, I was there watching a friend's house, Derek Bain. He went to the house.
What day was that?
I don't remember.
But it was after I told you not to go back there when I placed you on probation, correct?
Yes,
Why
he
did you
came
violate the order like that?
because he is schizophrenic. He was scared. He said, I left my house open. I had nobody to watch my house back, and I just took my chances to help a friend out. That's the only reason I was in there. I have not been back.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
Plea is accepted. How old is he?
59 years old.
This is sad.
Yes. Tell me about it. Living behind a dumpster, had nobody to help you. I need to get into the hospital. I'm just lost. I'm worn out. I'm lost. I need a job. I want to go to work. I need somewhere to live. This is not me. I was not brought up like this. I was brought up by very good parents, but my family abandoned me. I took care of my parents' caregiving for 5 years, sir. And my family abandoned me, and this is what I got. I'm pleading for help from you to get me to the Henry Ford Warren Hospital. I can turn myself in there today or prove to you that I will do the right thing. I'm just asking for your help.
He also has a therapist that he's working with, who's trying to help him, Your Honor.
And I will not mess up this time. I guarantee you, if I get in the hospital today, tomorrow, I'll
Got a
prove.
second. Does he also stand mute on this trespassing charge in front of Judge Hessen from December 19 to 25?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm entering a not guilty plea there. Here's the fact, though. You needed to come in front of me. And you don't do, wait a minute, you don't do that. And now you put yourself in an awful position. Because I can't let people not show up in court. I mean, I'm sympathetic to everything you're going through, but you don't show up.
I didn't know what to say, sir. I don't know what to say about that. I apologize. I disrespected you in the court, and I apologize. But this will not.
I'm worried about the system. That's what I'm worried about.
This will not happen again. I guarantee you. I get in the hospital and I'll prove to you, and I guarantee you I'll prove to you that I'll do the right thing.
So he then went, just so you know, and went and committed another trespass at Pella Valley.
The case before Judge Hessen.
Yes. And then he didn't show up on this suspend and the drug charge and the bicycle on roadway charge.
Well, the bicycle on roadway and then the.
That's in default. That's been in default. Oh, no, that was yesterday. We'll sort this out. Do you want to say anything else?
Sometimes I think that if he is released, he does have a plan to try to get back on his feet. I think going to jail would probably set him back.
How long has he had this plan ongoing?
So he tried to get into that community outreach program over the winter. I think
Well, this is May. I mean, what do you mean he's got a plan? Everybody comes up with these plans when they don't have.
because he heard that the community outreach program might have some openings. So he's gonna try that again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's what I'm doing. You got a controlled substance charge out of Brownstown for May the 10th, and you've got the bicycle charge. So I'm setting $1,000, 10% on 688B and A. On 25T 647324, I'm setting 1,000, 10%. So I'm gonna go as light as I can. I'm setting 1,010% on 25B 149968, as well as on 25B 148976. So I think that should be 4 of those, and it should be $400 you're gonna have to pay to secure your release. You cannot leave the state. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You're not to go near Tella Valley. You comply with all terms and conditions of probation. And no alcohol and no drugs. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. This supposedly was a gabapentin, no alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substances. You cannot leave the state. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm going to give you the earliest court date I can. And you can enlighten me when you come in here as to where you think you can go. But it sounds like you're not really pursuing it with much diligence. If you ask me, if you were talking about doing it in the winter and you still haven't done it. So listen, listen to me. That's what I'm going to do. I wish you didn't force me to do this. I really do. But you gotta do the right things here. So I'm going to give you the earliest court dates. Heather, are they May 13th? I got May 13th written down on Brownstown, and that's at 9:45 in front of Judge Hessen. And then I've got, on my case, I'm going to ask you guys to bring them over, Detective, earlier. Sentencing date, May the 13th at 9:15 on this probation violation. And then on the other 2 cases, it looks like one's out of Trenton. So I'm going to give him May the 13th, again at 9:45, or I'll make these pretrial dates May the 13th at 9 a.m. And then on the suspend charge, that's out of Trenton, and I don't believe I have a date on here. There one's Trenton here again. I don't think I do. What do you mean? Are they here this week? In front of me?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. They're not here this week because Judge Hessen's off. So we don't have them until the 21st. Yes, but we only have a visiting judge on Wednesday for her.
But she's not here today either. She's off.
Or she's here today. I'm sorry. She's off the rest of the week.
All right. So I got to make that one. Tell you what I'll do on that one, Heather. I'm going to give him a personal bond on that one. The Trenton case, $1,000. So you can only have to post $300 to secure your release. And give me the earliest court date for Trenton. Is that on the, 21st?
Yes.
And we'll make that at 8:30 in the morning, sir. So you have to be here on Wednesday, whether you post or not, and you have to be here. I think at, what did I tell them? The earliest time would be
It was 9:15.
15, okay? So I wish you well. And I'll give you a bond on the Trent case, so if everything's resolved on these others on Wednesday, maybe I can trust you to go, okay?
I'll be there, sir.
Good luck to you. You're gonna be able to post this or not?
No, I'm gonna see if I can get a personal, please.
I'm not gonna give you a personal. You can't miss 10 court dates and get a personal on me. I'm sorry. Even under these circumstances, I'm sorry. Good luck. Thank you. Marion Lango. Marion Lango, 26W842507. Commercial vehicle and feeding. Good morning, sir. Your name?
Yep.
All right. So you're going to plead to impeding traffic, it looks like, commercial motor vehicle impeding traffic. And they're going to dismiss the prohibited truck route violation, true?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So to the charge of impeding traffic, commercial vehicle, responsible or not responsible?
Respond.
All right, you're all set. I'll dismiss the prohibited truck route charge, $235. You can go right down the end of the hall and pay that, and you're all set. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brittany Chapala Tweed. This is 26B150067. If you want to have a seat there, ma'am, you're free to do that.
I'll freak out. Thank you.
Okay, your name?
Thank you.
What's your name?
Brittany Chapala.
So it says you're going to admit responsibility?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, to that charge of expired plate, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible. I said responsibility. I do ask if I could please, get a payment plan.
Sure, I can do that for you. I'll accept the plea to expired plate. Your fines and costs here are $135. And is there any, can you pay anything today?
So I got rid of that final injury.
You just-
And today, that's why I was gonna ask.
You just tell me when you can pay
Yeah.
that.
I give you 10 today,
Yeah,
but, I could pay it off to the days. Okay with you?
yeah. How are you supporting yourself?
So I filed for social security.
I'm gonna make it June the 10th. How's that?
That's,
$10 down, the rest by June the 10th. Now, if you need more time, no problem. Just give the court a call.
thank
You can come in here on or before the due date at 8:30. I'll give you an extension. Or if you would prefer, you can call the court, say, can I go on Zoom with the judge? I'll give you all the extensions you need, okay? Just don't ignore me, all right?
I appreciate it. Also, if I may, I seen your viral video. It's good to see you. Take care.
Okay. Tylen Nazier Latham, 26F246163. Default Judgment Center, defendant failed to appear. I'll enter a default judgment. The case is scheduled to be 9. It's now 9:40 or 53 rather. So default judgment centered. People against Robert Matthew Spear, 26F246149. All right, sir. Your name?
Sure.
All right, so you're going to plead to impeding traffic and they're going to dismiss the speeding, right?
Yes, sir.
Responsible or not responsible to impeding traffic? I'll accept your plea to impeding, dismiss the speeding, 150. You're all set.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, you're in it all. You're right. Good luck. Nicholas Blake Allen, 26F246148. Sure. Come
I
on.
think that, no, that trying, this is still, was my saying, it's talking about business to. Mr. Glenn, you're not driving.
Heather,
Yes, Judge.
I'm told by Ms. Patillo that maybe that one file, the suspend, got intertwined with Mr. Malone's packet
Let me
of
look here.
files. So can you send that one back?
I sure can.
All right, thank you. Thank you. How you doing, Mr. Allen? This is 26F246148. Your name?
Nicholas Allen.
All right, so you're going to plead responsible to impeding traffic, right?
Yes.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Let me just check one thing here. This was an accident, right?
No. Speeding ticket.
Ooh. Wow, you had an accident the next day?
The very next day.
Says you were unable to stop in the assured clear distance. You got to be careful of that.
I'm actually fighting that one too.
All right. I'll accept your plea to impeding. On this one, $160 is your total. You go down the hall and take care of that and you're all set.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck. Two 5B 87590, 25B 87591. You're here on a show cause. Where's Mr. Lee? Your name?
Kevin Lee,
Who's this with you?
my mother.
I'm not excited about this.
Judge,
Why not?
just to let you know, he did pay one of them off today, the
Which
one
one?
ending in 590. Ending in 590.
That's paid off? He paid 103?
Yes, that one's paid.
And how much does he owe on the other?
213.
So I'm going to dismiss the show cause on this 25B 87590. How you doing, man? Your name?
Gloriously.
What is your son doing? Is he staying out of trouble? Are you doing well in school?
Yes, yes, sir.
How good is good?
I'm pretty good, amazing actually.
What's amazing?
My teachers tell me that I'm doing way much better than I did last year.
Yeah, how well are you doing this year?
I'm doing excellent.
Well, I know, but I mean, what was your grade point last year? What's your grade point
Oh,
this
I
year?
had 3 E's and
Last year? Oof. That's brutal. Now, what are you getting this year?
I'm getting about two. I got 2 A's, a C, and a D, and a B.
Are you studying?
Yes,
Is he studying?
he's studying also in sports. And kind of
You're not gonna let you play sports if you don't get your grades up, right? What sport you in?
wrestling.
What school you going to?
Working in high school.
You don't work at all, right?
No,
What do you do, Bam? Do you work?
yeah, kind of
Where do you work at? For the what?
medical team. It's called medical team
Okay.
in the nursing field.
So you owes 213 on this one, right, Heather?
That's correct, Judge.
What do you want to do? You want to pay it or you want to do community service? It's up to you.
I want to know if I can pay a little by little,
How much?
about $20.
I want you to remember, I told you you could pay $50 bi-weekly starting in November and you didn't pay anything, right? And this is May, right? We're 6 months later. I'll let you pay 20 a week or you can do community service, whatever you want. Sure. How are you gonna pay that? You can go over to an animal. I get it. Well, then maybe he needs to do community service. Here's the deal. I'm gonna say you're to pay 213. Or serve 12 hours community service, and I'm paying you a lot here, by June the 20th. Can you do that? You can do community service. You can go over to Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, a church, Habitat for Humanity, an animal shelter. I don't care where he does it. It just has to be a nonprofit organization. He can't go work in a dentist's office and then tell me that it was community service. You follow me? Sometimes we'll get people doing that kind of thing. No.
The church, we belong to the church and the pastor is building the church. Can you do it?
Absolutely. And they're going to send it the community proof of community service on their letterhead, and the pastor can sign it. Okay? Do we understand one another?
Yes.
Did you already get done wrestling?
Kinda. I'm going to tournaments.
You're doing tournaments.
Yes, sir.
What weight class?
215.
Good for you.
Yes, sir.
Is he a good kid otherwise? He's not he's not hanging out with the wrong people, right? Good. All right, good enough. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a great day. Thanks for coming with him, man. Allison Mapes, 260-648-298. Ms. Mapes, your name. So you had one ticket back in 22 for you're going to plead impeding, and they're going to dismiss the speeding, and you're going to slow down, right? To the charge of impeding, responsible or not responsible? All right, I'm going to accept the plea. 160 is your total. You're all set. Have a great day. Okay, how about Kayla? Kayla, looks like Shipley, 260-647-737. Where's Kayla Shipley? Oh, there you are. I'm sorry. What's going on?
I did get a ticket.
I see.
He's trying to see.
I know you got to be careful though, okay? You're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yes.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible? I don't think you're going to get any more of these out of me, okay? I'll make it $200. You're all set. Cashier into the hall to your right. Good luck.
Can I get first of it?
How much do you have today?
I can do $100
And then when can you pay the rest?
next Thursday.
I'll make it on the 26th. How's that?
Okay, thank
Wait
you.
a minute. Yeah, that'll be right. May 26th. You're all set. Have a great day. People against, yeah. Did I call Allison Mapes already, didn't I?
Yeah.
All right, people against, Christian Cornelius Lyles Weems, 25T 647-324. All right,
Morning, Judge Deanne Patiopi, 82378 on behalf of Mr.
your name, sir? 42213. How you doing, man? Good. Your name? All right, you're gonna plead responsible to impeding traffic, true? To that charge, responsible or not responsible? All right, I'll accept the plea, 160, you can go down the home, take care of that, and you're all set. Good luck to you. How much, when can you pay this? I'll make it on the 18th, okay? Monday, all right? If you need more time, call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension, or you can walk in here on it before the due date next Monday. Best of luck. Andrew Bryant, 26W842-379. All right, your name?
Andrew Bryant.
All right, improper lane use. It says no injuries, minor damage. They're offering impeding. Is that what you want to do? You're going to be careful going forward though, right? Yes?
Yes.
To that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible? I'll accept the plea, 195, cash your end of the hall to your right. All set. Good luck. Adriana Collier, 260-150-332. Is there a reason?
I contacted the issuing officer.
Let me call the case up and you can explain it to me. Ariana Collier is in here, 260-150-332. Responsible is charged by default. Give me that file back if you would, officer, please. Allie Asgar, 260-150-547. Defendant failed to appear. Responsible is charged by default. People against Prince Gibson, 260-150-554. Okay, your name?
Prince Gibson. Officer here beating process on the police.
So let me just see something. Failed to yield causing an accident. Why does he want to dismiss it?
Your Honor. Sir, that issued the citation. The issuing officer requested the citation be dismissed.
What? Does he not, should he have not written the ticket? Did he make a mistake writing the ticket? He's gonna have to come in here and tell me why, okay? I mean, he wrote it. And I don't have a problem if there's a problem with their case, but I mean, he wrote it for fair to yield, and then you guys are saying here something like no injuries, both vehicles drivable, respondent paid damages. That means he paid damages, so he thought it was his fault, right? So why are we dismissing unless somebody knows somebody, and I don't do that, and they all know that, and I wish they wouldn't do that. We're gonna set an informal hearing, so we're gonna give you a date, and what is the date gonna be?
We can do May 26th at 1:15.
I trust he will be here on that date. Tell him I expect him here, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
May 26th at 1:15 is your new date.
Is that a person or?
Nah, you should, I'd really rather, why, can't you be here in person?
Oh, I got cooked, so I'm always over the roads.
Is Whitehead working today?
Yes.
Call him up. Tell him to get on Zoom. Have a seat. I'll see what I'm gonna do on this.
I'll do that, Your Honor.
Thank you. Abigail Powell, 26T648-245. Could I have up here Mike Nico Carnego, seated at the table, my right, your left? Ma'am, come on up to the podium. Tell me your name if you would, please.
I'm Abigail.
How you doing? Good. You're gonna plead to impeding, right? You can't be operating while texting.
I know, I got caught, I was in a, I don't know, right there, I was pulling out of what I thought was a side road, I live in Garden City, so I was trying to pull my map up, someone pulled up behind me, so I.
That's dangerous though. To the charge impeding, responsible or not responsible. Operating while texting is dismissed. Please accept it to impeding. $200, you're all set. That's your end of the hall, you're right. Nico Carnego, 260-648-246. The charge here is prohibited left turn. Your name? Who are you related to?
John.
Yeah, that's your dad. He's got, yeah, I know. He's got kids old enough. Wow. We're all getting old, aren't we? You're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yeah.
First offense for that charge of impeding, responsible or not responsible. All right, you got a clean record. 150 is your total. Cash your end of the hall to your right, and you're all set.
All right.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Mary Kostel, 26W841579. How we doing?
Good, thank you.
Name?
Mary Pashio.
All right, you're going to plead to impeding traffic, right? To that charge, responsible or not responsible? I'll accept the plea, dismiss the original charge, 150, cash your end of the hall to your right. Have a great day. Thank you. Brandon Ursing, 26W842452. Your name?
Brandon here.
So you're going to plead to improper parking?
Yes.
Boy, your tabs were expired for quite some time now.
I had extreme circumstances.
What happened?
Walking in a car and we were pregnant. My wife gave birth to my son 15 days after we bought the car. He was in children's stroke month and then he passed away.
Oh my God.
And so although I didn't renew them, it was extreme circumstances. So I came here to hope for leniency.
All right, you're going to plead improper parking they're giving you, right?
Yes.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible? $65. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I really am. Derek Allen Makunovich, 242-642-916.
Good morning, again, Judge and staff. John Batsiano, on behalf of Derek Kunovich.
I'm going to need Jessica in here. Your name, sir?
Derek Allen.
All right, so he has entered a not guilty plea on this. He's got, I hope you saw this, he's got 11 prior technical violations.
Judge.
And now here he's got one count of failure to attend the court work program. How's he going to proceed on this?
Plead guilty.
Is that what you want to do, sir? If you plead guilty here, this would be your 12th. And you could have your probation revoked and be incarcerated for 90 days. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights? You plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
So the charge you failed to attend the court work program on April 25th or 26th, how do you plead? Did you fail to attend?
Yes.
Why weren't you there?
My wife was assaulted by her old eldest sister.
By what?
Be there for the kids.
Wait, I didn't hear you.
My wife was assaulted. My wife was assaulted by her eldest sister with a drug problem, and I needed to be there.
When did that occur? I would just want you to tell me when it occurred.
About a week ago.
About a week ago?
Wife's been like, I already contacted your brother.
Well, what does that have to do with it? You're.
I asked to take care of my daughter, but
This is May the 11th, right?
yeah,
If it happened back on May the 4th, you said about a week ago,
contacted Jessica.
what does that have to do with you not being here for the court work program on April the 25th?
I had to take care of my daughter and the animals.
Wait a minute. You're acting like this assault on your wife caused you to not be here on April. Wait. I don't want to be interrupted. You told me your wife was assaulted by her sister. Is that not what you said? Were you not trying to lead me to believe that she was assaulted on or around the time you were supposed to be at the court work program and therefore you didn't appear?
I should have prioritized. I contacted your brother to go tomorrow or set on free this entire week. I'm gearing up for
listen,
MDOT certification. All that.
listen.
Chuck, it just sounds like, if I may interject, it sounds like this gentleman's been overwhelmed with a lot of things that have been going on in life and it's happened.
He tried to make it sound like he didn't show up on the court work program because his wife was assaulted by her drug addict sister. That's what he made it sound like. And then it comes out that that was a week ago, and yet he was supposed to be on the court work program 16 days ago. Right?
No, I failed to prioritize this.
Judge, if I could.
Yeah.
So Derek was actually scheduled for, he only had the 1 day left in the court work program. His case was set to expire May 1st. So I told him he only had a few opportunities. We were originally scheduled for April 11th. He emailed me stating there were some issues in the family situation. He wanted to reschedule. Fine. I told him he could reschedule. He then rescheduled for April 18th. He then contacted me saying there was issues with his wife. There was something going on with his wife. He couldn't do it. He needed to stay with his daughter. I said, fine, you have one final opportunity on May 25th. He stated again.
April 25th, you mean?
April 25th, I'm sorry, yes, Your Honor. On April 25th, he then emailed me again and stated that he couldn't do it, that his wife was going through severe mental health problems and he had to take care of his daughter. Again, I gave him all the opportunities possible. There was no other options after that. So this is 3 dates in a row that we scheduled for court work program. And there's issues each time for rescheduling. I gave him the opportunities to reschedule, but again, we've now run out of time. I don't know what else to do.
Judge, if I may interject, with regard to the wife, I believe it's his ex-fiance with whom he has an 8-year-old daughter, am I correct?
Yes.
And at that time, there were issues that existed that could have subjected his ex-fiance to CPS problems, and as a result, Mr. Konovich intervened, and it just sounds like this gentleman, although he's been semi-responsible here, has tremendous responsibilities, and he certainly wants to finish this off. And shame on him for not availing himself to Ms. O'Donnell's overtures over here with getting it done. But Judge, I'm just asking that if we can have a continuance on. I know you're upset about it, Judge, but the gentleman does work. He's not so lazy.
He's got 12 violations.
Judge, I understand that. I understand.
We've given Derek multiple opportunities. It's always something. There was money for a while that was an issue. We finally get this taken care of. Then it was an issue with the anger management. You just saw him not that long ago for another violation regarding anger management. We did get that done, but we just had one final day on the court work program. We've given Derek all the opportunities. I don't know what else there is to do.
Judge, he's a troubled young man whose head is spinning because he's thinking about his 8-year-old daughter from a previous relationship. He's got his wife's mental health issues to deal with, and as a result, I think it exacerbates his issues. Just asking for continuance, just to finish off this one matter over here, Judge. This is all we're asking for. I know you're fed up. I know Ms. O'Donnell's fed up, but we're almost.
How can we not be fed up? We've given him multiple.
I understand, Judge. He's just so close to completing it.
This has been going on since August the 24th. No, you can only have so many of these, okay? I could have done this a long time ago. Anything else you want to say?
Judge, I'm just asking that there be no jail time because he's close to his MDOT certification, getting the mechanic's license.
Does he owe any money?
He does not owe.
How many days?
He has 7 days credit jail. He gave back in October. It doesn't look like there was any credit days.
He also did core work program for 2 or 3.
He did.
How many of those?
The days that he completed a court work program, he completed 6 days on.
So he's done 6 plus 7 is 13, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to assess any fines. I'm going to revoke probation. You're to serve 20 days, credit 13 for 7. You're in custody for 7 days. I'm sorry. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Judge, my question is, when will he start this?
Right now. He's in custody right now. Sorry. Have a seat over there, sir. Good luck. Prince Emmanuel Robar Gibson, 26B150554.
This courtroom exchange starts with what might sound like a routine financial hearing, but it quickly becomes a reality check for a defendant who has repeatedly failed to keep up with his court obligations. The judge is dealing with a defendant who has multiple cases, unpaid fines, and a history of missing court dates and court work program requirements. His attorney explains that he has made some progress and has completed most of the required court work, but there is still another day left. The bigger problem is the money. According to the discussion in court, the defendant owes well over $1,000 across his various cases. The judge is clearly frustrated. She points out that the defendant had previously been given a payment arrangement. He was supposed to begin making payments, but he never showed up and never followed through. And this wasn't an isolated problem. The judge notes that he had several other cases in the same court and had also failed to keep up with those payment plans. Then the defendant tries to explain what happened. He says he lost his previous job and had recently found another one. The judge starts asking questions about his employment and education. She learns that he attended community college and earned an associate degree, yet he's currently making only about $15 an hour. That's when the judge gives him some unexpected advice. She tells him that earning $15 an hour is better than earning nothing, but she believes he should be looking for something better. She even warns that if his criminal history continues following him around, it could hurt his employment opportunities for years to come. But the judge isn't finished. The biggest issue is that he missed his court work program date. When asked why, he says he honestly thought the program started at a different time. He claims he